My name's Ron Cranfill. I'm Battalion Chief of Wayne Township Fire Department. Wayne Township is on the west side of Indianapolis. We do over 13,000 runs a year. 3 years ago, our department decided to go with the city initiative, the 10-city initiative of work performance evaluations. Our work performance evaluations is a series of tests that the firefighters have to go through, and they are all functions of firefighting. When we first got our times, and I first did the validation test at 10 minutes and 33 seconds, when we came with the time of 7:06 that we had to accomplish, I felt that my time in the fire service was about over. I didn't think I could ever get to the point where I could pass that physical restraint in a time period.
My name is Michael Phillips. I'm a firefighter on Ladder 84 here in Wayne Township on the west side of Indianapolis. I'm also part of a PFT program. Peer Fitness Trainer is what that acronym stands for. Anytime the chief shows up at your fire station and says he wants to have a meeting with you one-on-one, it's usually a bad thing. So we stepped into the lieutenant's office and just kind of, the first thing out of his mouth was, okay, he showed that concern. You know, that I got this WPE coming up. I don't know where to start.
We started working out at the firehouse that he was at. I would go to his station. He'd set up a series of stations outside during the spring, summer, and fall months, and we would do what we call gear drills and bottle drills.
Ron was motivated, he was excited, he was ready to make some changes, so that whole piece of trying to get buy-in from the person was pretty much done for me. As a trainer, I kind of simplified the process, came up with some programming that he liked. You know, he wanted to put the fire gear on, he wanted to get out there and, you know, go through some circuits, so that's what we created. And just by adjusting little things with that program, you know, increasing the duration of exercises, you know, decreasing that rest, like just over time, you can really make some pretty significant changes to that person on a physiological level.
All of these things are things that I was doing that I never thought I could do, starting at the age of 57 years old. At one time, I was 335 pounds. I've lost about 150 pounds. And by the time we did our yearly evaluation on the test that we had to accomplish, I went from 10 minutes and 33 seconds to 6 minutes and 20 seconds. And this was just strictly from working out on a daily basis and knowing the test.
It comes down to whatever you're doing today, you put in a little bit more work tomorrow, your body's gonna adapt to that change and get better. It's like anything else, you know, you make small steps. Small steps equal big change over time. So we figured out that, all right, let's look at your diet, let's look at nutrition, let's look at some of these small things and see if we can make little changes.
It's helped me do my job better. I can breathe better. I've got more energy. I was lazy. I didn't want to get up. And in order to do something about it, I had to get up off my butt and do it.
The psychological part is the most important. Getting that buy-in, getting that motivation to say, I'm gonna make a change and I'm gonna do it today. That's what leads to long growth and progression over time. Once again, it came down to Ron making that mental switch, flipping that switch in his head and saying, okay, I'm gonna do this. That's what led to all of his success.
You just have to want to continue to work. And we have the best job in the world, and I don't want to leave it yet.
Don't wait till tomorrow. Today's the day. Let's make a change and step forward and do it.